For most people, canoeing is a leisurely way to spend a sunny day of the weekend. But for the 30 paddlers who took to the French Broad on Saturday morning for the first stage of Asheville's newest canoe and kayak race, the French Broad Classique, canoeing is a fast-paced sport with no downtime. The race is the idea of adventure sports athlete Andy Klug, an avid paddler of the French Broad, who organized the race as a way to get people out onto one of his favorite sections of the river.
My name's Andy Klug, and I'm one of the organizers of the French Broad River Classique canoe and kayak race. I've been paddling on the river for 5 or 6 years now in a marathon canoe, and just thinking what a great place that it would be to have a kayak canoe race. And also just realizing that it's a really underutilized resource for the Asheville area. When you paddle in the upper sections, you rarely see people up there. So I really wanted people to get to paddle on this section and see it and see what a great place it is to paddle.
The 30 participants of the 2-day-long canoe and kayak race launched at the put-in at Blantyre and paddled north through Henderson County. The first day of the race took the participants through a scenic 18-mile section of the French Broad that meanders through open forest and farmland north of Asheville. The participants, who traveled from as far away as Florida and Michigan for the race, paddled as swiftly as they could down the blue-green waters of the French Broad, hoping to not only put in a good time, but to beat the rain that forecasters were predicting for late in the day.
We were really lucky because we had, right after the race, probably maybe 20 minutes after the last boat came in, the rain started coming down, and so it was perfect conditions before that. And there was great, super good thunderstorm last night with lots of lightning and a bunch of rain, and the river probably came up on the gauge a foot, so it just made things faster, which I was pretty happy with. I didn't really want to go over 2 hours again like I did yesterday.
Heavy rain fell across the region Saturday evening, causing the French Broad River to rise more than 1 foot overnight, cause for concern for many of the participants, most of whom are more accustomed to paddling flat-water lakes than the swift-moving water and occasional rapids of the French Broad. The sudden rise in water levels changed the turquoise water the paddlers had navigated the day before to a murky brown where the rocks and obstacles were harder to see.
The chance of carnage is high. The water came up a little bit overnight with rain, which is good. But there are a couple pretty good rapids for boats, these open boats that are tippy too.
Keep paddling, all right!
The first such rapid on day 2 came at the bridge at Long Shoals Road, where a large wave train with waves more than 3 feet high threatened to swamp the open canoes as they came through the swift current. Most paddlers opted to skirt the rapid by taking a rapid channel around the waves, but it wasn't without consequence for a few of the paddlers who were expensive fiberglass kayaks or canoes, suffered some minor scratches. Lucky Haller, a member of the U.S. Olympic team for 20 years, chose to run the rapid straight down the middle, a decision that could have easily gone wrong for someone less experienced.
When I came in, I was planning to run it, which I ended up running it, but I wanted to run it kind of right of center. I ended up right in the center where the really big waves were. It was pretty dicey. I took on a bunch of water, but it was fine. I pulled over on an island a little farther down and emptied out.
Ultimately, no one flipped their canoe in the higher waters and bigger rapids of day 2, and the event left everyone who participated with big smiles and exhausted arms.
We were really pleased with the turnout and the quality of the paddlers we got to come here. Everybody was very excited and enthusiastic about it, and I think they really enjoyed it. Water's got to stay in the river. We're over the river. Go, 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 go!
As far as the future of canoe and kayak racing in Asheville goes, Klug wants to continue to organize the event and hopes to keep it going for many years to come.
So we definitely want to keep it going, and we want to grow it, and hopefully keep attracting some really good top paddlers to the area. That's kind of what I hope for it.